Hello, my name is Rachel with the 21st Century Learning Division, and I'm going to give you a brief overview on how to use Windows Photostory 3 for Windows. You've already been working on a project, so you're going to open your Photostory 3, edit a project, and click Next. You choose your project. I'm going to choose Sample, and then it opens the project. You've already imported the pictures. If you're ready to do that, then you might want to hit Remove Black Borders. When you do this, you have three options. Do you want to use the picture shown in the After box of your story? And then you can choose yes, yes to all, no, or cancel. In this case, it wants to take off these black borders here and here. However, I don't want it to look like this, so I'm going to say no. The program will then take you through all of the pictures in this fashion. Don't say yes to all, because you notice that not every picture looks great when the black borders are gone. But you can say yes to one if you like this picture without the black borders. When you are finished, it'll close it out, but you can just click cancel. When you hit the next button, it gives you the opportunity to add text. Here, I added Welcome to 8th grade Physical Science. I changed the font size and the font itself, and whether it was the style, regular, bold, oblique, etc., and the color here in this section. Now that I have that taken care of, I can click Next again. If you want to record narration for this particular slide, you can click Record. You can also type your notes here, and the people won't be able to see it on your actual program. Clicking Next again, you get to select music. Here, I'd like to select music, and to do so, it goes here. The program only takes MP3 files, so you may want to search to make sure you have MP3 files available first. Please note that the music will begin on whatever slide you have highlighted. So right here, I want the music to start on the first slide, so I have the first slide highlighted. If you want the first couple of slides not to have music, then you might choose to start it here. I'm going to start it on the first slide. I'm going to click Select Music. I have an album already open, and we'll just choose See You in the Light, since there are light bulbs on my first picture. You'll see that this spans across all of the slides, such as this, and if you continue to look at all the slides, you can see eventually that the song lasts the entirety of all of my slides, so I don't have to add any more music. You can change how loud it is. If you're going to be speaking, you may want the volume of the music quite a bit lower. If it's just music and no recording, you can have it a little higher. If you want to make sure it sounds okay, click Preview. Now, if you need to change the timing of the slide, say for instance, when you have words on it, the slide will not move or have a Ted Burns effect. So you can customize the motion. You can specify the start and end position if you want it to move. In this case, I don't want it to move. But if I did, I could have it start this big, and then I can change the size so it'll move throughout the music like this, to about that big. I want to change the timing of the slide and how long it shows. This is located right here in the duration spot, and it's the most important piece. So remember, I'm at the first area where you started to import pictures. I'll show it to you again. You were in I lied. You're actually in... You started here with import pictures. You can edit your pictures here, but that's not what you want to do. You actually want to edit the timing of the slide. So notice this is the page where you put in the text, and then this is the page where you record. You need to be on this page to get the custom motion. And then we're looking at this duration space here. Remember, we wanted to change the way that the slide moved during the timing. So if you want to do that, you can start it in one position and then have it end in another position. And moving this slider will do that for you. Then if you want to change the time of the slide, I want it to last longer. So when I speak, it'll last as long as my speech. So I can change the time here. You'll want to check your timing on it according to your speech if you are recording your voice. It may take longer than you expect or less time than you expect, so double check it. You can preview it to make sure that it moves in the time that you want it to move. Make sure that you save once you change the timing or it won't work. You can also reset it if you don't like it and it'll go back to the default. I'm going to save it because I like that taking 10 seconds. Once you click save, then you can click close. From here, you can record your 10-second timing and you can see that it'll last as long as the slide as you had timed it, or vice versa. If you record first, then you can customize the motion to match how long your recording is. When you've finished making all the adjustments, go all the way to the end by clicking Next to the Save Your Story. So far, you've been saving your project, and you've been able to find it by where you saved it by clicking this Browse button. Now, you want to make sure that you know where it's going to go. Mine automatically goes to my videos, but this time I want to save it as a final product. So first, to make sure I don't lose any of my work or don't have any mistakes, I'm going to save my project. It's going to go onto my USB drive in videos as the sample. That's the name. I click save. Yes, I want to replace it because I made changes. Now that you have your project saved, you can make your final product. Go back to your browser and look, it's going to save to my PC this time. I don't want that. I want it to go to my USB drive just like the other one, and then I want it to go into videos just like my saved project. So it has the same name, but it's a different file type. I can click save and then I go to next. You can see that it's building my story. And now it's finished. You can view your story as its final product like this. Thanks for joining me to learn more about Windows Photostory 3. Have a good day.